What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Finally went and bought the frame for the Hellboy frame poster. So this, Alexa, shut up. So this is the poster I like. It's, I believe, just a Mondo, probably scanned and then reprinted at a 24 by 18. Because normally Mondos, that's a Mondo, the Freddy vs. Jason. It's 24 by 36. I personally do not care if a poster is an original. As long as it looks the exact same, for me it doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's one thing I truly just do not care about is art prints. I don't care if it's an original. I'd rather pay less, get the size I want, and just have a reprint. As long as the quality looks the same, for me it doesn't matter. So, once Hellboy Bust ships, hopefully here in the next few weeks, we're going to put the poster right here in the middle or more towards the right side, because the Hellboy Bust is going to be like as tall as the TV. And then the bust will block the photo. So I want the photo behind the 1/3, which is only 33 inches tall, plus it's thin. So it's really going to go right here. The bust will cover that whole wall. Yeah, and then that blade poster is going to be moved to where the alien is, and alien over there. So I'll probably finish doing that. Maybe I'll just do it tomorrow, because I want to get this framed up. So, yeah, get it done, taken care of. Little Ray got groomed today, and so I was able to pick up the poster. So according to tracking, Ganondorf really should arrive in the next week or two, so I still should get it before the end of the month. And let's fingers crossed that Hellboy also arrives so we can at least get 2 statues this month. So far we are zero statues received this month. Wouldn't it be crazy if I got 0 statues in a month? I have not gone 0 statues in a month. Oh God, probably 10 years. Literally 10 years, folks. It has been since I started collecting. I've gotten a statue every month since I've started collecting. I don't know why my robot vacuum decided to stop. Nevertheless, we're going to do another re-review for you guys, but not in this room. Actually, someone had requested a re-review of the ECC Marcus life-size bust, the statue closest to my television. So when I first bought this bust, it was not super popular. It was available under retail. Retail, I believe, was $1,200. And as far as I'm aware, it was the first life-size bust where they did glass eyes. So that's a huge plus. I remember Rafael Robledo Jr. repainted his. Although if I'm honest, I don't really like his repaint too much. I think he went a little extreme. Mine, I did add this HCG Lucian pendant. I think it looks cool and I like it. So I'm definitely happy I bought that. It was like $30 and it looks great. It's metal. That's the only thing I've done to this bust. I bought this off Pop Culture. I used some points. I got it for like $800. Nowadays, this is sold out, so you can't get it under retail. And I bought this like, I don't know, 5 years ago. If I was to guess, probably $2,000 in eBay is my guess. But of course, let's check it out. And we'll do re-reviews of all these at a later date. But this Marcus bust was, I originally bought those two, then I bought this, and eventually I bought that, because that one was very expensive. But I've had this Marcus bust for quite some time. So base, circular base, Underworld Evolution logo. It's kind of like vampire hieroglyphics underneath. Simplistic design, kind of a bronze, aged bronze with almost like, you see that? It has a bunch of that throughout it, almost like there's an aged look. It kind of reminds me of the, I would suppose, where Marcus was like entombed in the vampire like mansion when he came up out of his like tomb. It kind of reminds me of that. I would say that's where they took their inspiration from on the base. Overall, I'd probably give the base a 7 out of 10. It works. It's not like ugly. It does its job. It's a pretty good base. Come up to Marcus. This is more of the old school traditional bust, meaning cut off at the shoulders, just black, like a smooth black here and on the back. So you don't really get much. You get really, yeah, up to like barely just beneath the trap. Like right in the middle of the trap is where you get it. So now I don't mind busts that do this. Of course, it's always great to have like the full back. That does make it usually like deeper, more expensive. You generally don't see it. Some busts you see it, but for the majority, busts are facing forward. You don't really see the back. So I don't mind this too much. It doesn't bug me a ton because the main thing you look at a bust is obviously going to be the face. Did they know the portrait? So let's check out this portrait. So again, these are glass eyes. They are very like dark. They're almost entirely black with a little bit of almost like white purple veins on each side. Good gloss. Very sinister looking. Like I like black eyes. My character in Dragon Age, I made him have black eyes. I did the horned dude and I made him have black eyes. I think that looks cool. So I do like the eyes. I think they look great. I got no complaints. I do like Marcus's overall design. I think he looks really cool. His nose kind of like piggish looking. The paint app is very good. Lots of veins. There's both painted on veins plus like sculpted veins. So you got a mixture of both. They both look great. Black dots, purple, dark gray. There's the ears, which look cool. Lots of veins going throughout this whole piece. You see tons of veins that are both sculpted and just painted on, like there's a painted on one. Nice skin texture here. It's not a super big bust. It's like, what's this? I think 28 inches tall. So it's not super tall, not super wide. I think it's like 16 inches wide. But, I mean, overall, I think it looks great. I got no huge complaints on this piece. The paint app is excellent. The detail's really good. The face looks awesome. It's very unique looking, not something you see traditionally. Now, in my recommendation, why would you want to buy this bust? I would say for the following reasons. 1, you got that, and you want to pair the two. They pair excellent. 2, you got just Lycan Bust. You want to pair it with Lycan Bust. I am a big believer in statues having companion pieces. It's hard to have a standalone statue. It usually just doesn't work too good. I like having companion pieces. Every single statue in my collection has a companion piece. I don't have any one-offs anymore. I got rid of them because I just don't like it. You have to have some sort of companion piece. Whether it's just a bust or another statue from that line. I would never just buy this Marcus bust and like, that's all you own. I would never do that. I'd be like, why would you buy that? If I was to have a random one-off, it'd have to be my favorite character, like Vegeta or Kratos or Scorpion. For me, I love this Marcus bust as a companion piece. I think it's great. I'd never buy it as a single standalone piece. I would recommend anyone who is buying the Lycan bust or the Marcus 1/3 or the Marcus by PCS. I think it'll also pair great with that. So I would recommend it in those 3 scenarios. Or you just collect life-size busts and you love this design. You just have random busts throughout your whole collection. I think it would fit in nicely. It's just a cool vampire bust. So overall concept, I mean, it's a very standard bust. It doesn't have much of a concept. It's like a 6 out of 10 concept. Paint and detail is excellent. It's translucent resin. It looks great. I don't got any huge complaints. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for paint and detail. Overall bust, I'd say it's probably an 8 out of 10 for me. It's very good, highly detailed, very cool looking creature, and a fantastic companion to the Marcus 3rd scale by ECC as well. They look really good together. So that's my opinion. How much is it worth? Like I said, I paid around $800, which was a steal back then. Nowadays, you'll probably have to fork out $2,000. Is it worth $2K? No, if I'm honest. I think it's worth about $1,200 to $1,500. If you can find it for $1,200 to $1,500, then I would say go ahead and get it. But don't pay $2,000. I think that's too much. I think that is worth $2,000, not Marcus. Marcus is still a great bust, but you got to know what it's worth as. Now, of course, value is nigh the beholder. To some people, they may think this is worth $5. To me, I value it at $1,200 to $1,500. Like if I was to ever sell this, I'd probably list it at $1,500. Now, I don't plan to sell it until my grave turns over because this is one of my favorite lines. I know one person keeps telling me, hey, if you're ever selling it, I'll buy it. Yeah, good luck on that. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of the Marcus life-size bust. Let me know what statue you guys want on the next re-review. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.